Hey, welcome back. I just wanted to take a minute to give just a little description about some of the cameras that I normally use. I've got a lot of them at home, but primarily I shoot with my pinhole camera and my Holga and my SX70 Polaroid. So I just wanted to take a second and just kind of show them off to you a little bit and tell you what each of them do. I have 4 pinhole cameras from Sergey at Pinhole Works. They are driftwood cameras and I absolutely love them. These are my 2 6x9s and they have been great for me, and I absolutely love the designs. This is the newest one here. It's got some sea glass and some amber, and it's held on by a magnetic back. And here is the frame counter, so that way you can tell what frame you're on. I just absolutely love the detail in the wood, and each camera that he makes is absolutely unique. Just the best investments that I've made, hands down, and I shoot with them all the time. Here's the other 6x9. Driftwood. This was made, this is one of his first 6x9s, so it has the screws here in the back and still the frame counter, but you have all the detail of the wood. And then he added some sea glass, and instead of the lever for the shutter, we just have a small magnetic wooden circle, still the same winding knob, and again, this is 6x9, so I have 2 6x9 and 2 6x6. As a matter of fact, this is the one that I have been using the most. This is the very first purchase that I made from Sergey. It's a 6x6, and again, driftwood camera. I absolutely love the detail, the little knot here at the top. He's got some sea glass here in the back, and you know, the film winder. Again, this is one of the first ones when he was making the screws on the back. And this is the other one. It's bamboo, not driftwood, but you still have the shells right here. This is the lever shutter. Still have the film wind, and it's a magnetic back. I have no preference to where, you know, either magnetic back or the screws on the back. To me, it doesn't really matter. With those cameras, you'll typically see me shooting Pan F or Delta 100. As I explained in the last video, especially if I'm down here doing work at the river, that just makes it a little bit easier with all of the sun and the reflection off the water. My very first pinhole, though, I showed you all of Sergey's pinholes, the driftwood pinholes, but my very first pinhole that kind of got me hooked into the pinhole photography was my Ondu. The very first one I got was an Ondu 135, the pocket camera, and that was just so hard. There was no film counter. I was having a hard time keeping track of the rotations, and I was wasting half of the 35 roll. Plus, it is kind of hard to finish an entire roll depending on what you're doing. I love medium format. I love the 12 shots in a 6x6. So I sold that, and the very next purchase that I made for the Ondu was the 6x6. It's got the red window in the back for the film counter. I like the 2 knobs. That's been a little helpful, especially when I was first using it. I would wind a little bit too far, and I could usually wind it back. This is the older Ondu, so it has the lever in front, which has been fine. I mean, it hasn't bothered me whatsoever. I like the level right here on top, but even on my driftwood cameras that doesn't have the little level bubble, it hasn't been an issue as far as, you know, the horizon. So you know, it has one, it doesn't. Either way, it doesn't bother me. But that was my very first pinhole camera, and it still sees some play every now and then. But boy, I continue to grab the driftwood pinholes just because of how unique they are, number one. And each picture from each of the cameras is totally different. Now, I know that mostly all my videos so far have been using my pinhole cameras, but I'm not just a pinhole photographer. I do have some other cameras that I like to shoot every now and then. Like I said, I have a bunch more at home that I didn't bring out here with me today. But the ones that I have been concentrating on here lately, and in preparation for Holga Week, which starts October 1st, I'm so excited. I have my Holga right here, and I've added a strap to it because I've been taking it out on some hikes. I added some duct tape to make sure that the back doesn't come off. So far, so good, but who knows? We'll see. I absolutely love the unpredictability that the Holga provides, the imperfections. Sometimes I wish they weren't there in some of the shots, but I'll live with it. 90% of the time, I'm surprised and very pleasantly surprised by the results that I've been getting. Last but not least, my Polaroid SX70. It's been sitting on the shelf for a little while, so it's been collecting dust. So I decided to get the dust off of it, put it in my bag. It's been a terrific thrift store find, believe it or not. I paid very little for this, and surprisingly, it works. I use the Polaroid Originals SX70 film, and I've been having a blast. Sometimes the viewfinder in this thing is a little tricky, but I don't care. I mean, you know, I nail the shots most of the time. Sometimes if I don't, if it's a little fuzzy, I don't care. What I particularly love about the Polaroids is that it's just one shot, you're done. There's no other shot that's going to be like it. I could scan it into the computer, although it's not going to be the same. It's just you have that one Polaroid, that one picture, boom, you'll never have another one like it again, and I absolutely love that one. So this will be seeing a little bit more playtime, and hopefully get that into some videos here pretty soon. There's a look at my cameras that I've been using lately. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you later.